The first to attempt the English Channel or any open ocean crossing in a heavier-than-air flying machine is Hubert Latham, a 26-year-old Frenchman of English descent. The early birdman had been flying airplanes for less than half a year. What drives him to this dangerous feat? Such is the state of many an early aviator, scientist, industrialist, scholar, inventor, tinkerer, visionary, aristocrat, lad or lass of pluck and spirit, dreamer. When asked by Armand Fallières, 8th President of the Third French Republic, what he did before flying airplanes, Latham replies, "Monsieur le Président, I am a man of the world." And his was the world of La Belle Epique France. Its name, coined in hindsight, it stands full of optimism and innocence as a prologue to the horrors of modern war, a time of great scientific and technological advancement. Roads are as yet unpaved. The telephone joins the telegraph as a way to close the distance between cities. The electric light bulb, cinematography. Tesla, Einstein, Edison, Nobel Prizes are established, and the exponential change brought on by technology, where the preceding generation can hardly imagine the changes within one's own lifetime, is upon us. It is here, in the French countryside, that the Wright Flyer receives its first true public demonstration. 5 years have passed since the Wright brothers' first successful flight back at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. Meanwhile, the French believed that their champion, Alberto Santos Dumont, the son of a wealthy Brazilian plantation owner, was the first to achieve heavier-than-air flight just outside of Paris. Though none of the European attempts at flight realized a competent steering system, still the term bluffeur was used to describe the Wrights. The advent of the first true practical airplane ignites in the popular imagination. Quickly after the Wrights' example, the rest of the aviation world catches up, Paris being the epicenter. Within less than a year, 3 pioneering birdmen announced their intention of capturing the London Daily Mail's prize money of £1,000 to cross the English Channel by airplane. Latham, who was there at the early demonstrations of the Wright Flyer, is one of these birdmen. Wealthy, charming, good-looking, with a style made dapper by his English-tailored suits, Latham had a penchant for adventure. He'd already made his mark in aeronautics by sailing the English Channel with his cousin via the balloon. To add to the event, they did so at night, starting out in London and ending in Paris. He successfully raced motor yachts in Monaco and had a commission from the Natural History Museum of Paris to collect specimens from a hunting expedition that took him deep into Abyssinia, today known as Ethiopia. To fly, one of the oldest of our dreamings, predating probably our ability to articulate it, inspiring our legends, our beliefs, a metaphor for freedom, our aspirations, our journey to the beyond, to a higher understanding. Universally, the power of the divine assumes the power to fly. Latham, a figure of all opportunity, who wants of nothing money can buy, who tasted also his own mortality as a sickly youth. He attempts to fly longer, farther, and higher than any of his fellow aviators, than the capacity of the machine his life rides upon. The story is also largely formed from more humble beginnings as well. From a commoner in a farming valley just beyond the Wrights' first public flight. A real grasshopper of a farm boy who is, in a sense, our everyone, our own wandering self, who gets swept up in the coming tide, who responds to the call of his time as it comes to him from out of nowhere, from out of the blue.